welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new to this channel, I'm Christiana. Okay, so I started talking about my experience escaping the war in Ukraine, and I stopped at where I got to the Ukraine-Slovakian border. So I'm going to continue from there because the video was going to be too long if I continued with that particular video. So please don't forget to like this video, please share the video, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, comment, leave your comments, prayers, wowness and other things on the comment section, and please share the video also. Thank you very much. Okay, so after we got to the Slovakian border, there was a long line, like I said in my previous video. There was a really long line from the picture that I posted. I'm going to post it again. I don't know, because of everybody wasn't really feeling the whole line up stuff, because everybody was rushing to leave the border and leave the Ukraine so they can move to another European country. So everybody was having the whole line up and everything. So first of all, there was a line, but then as Africans, we don't get chill. So as people were taking time, some people were leaving their stuffs, their boxes in front of the line, and then they would go somewhere. And then when everybody is moving, when the line is moving, we would not be moving with we'll be moving and we will not be seeing anybody there. The box will not be there on the line. People just started pushing the boxes away and moving forward, please. And what really annoyed me about the border was very, very rowdy and annoying, because the annoying part of the whole thing, and people are saying that they experience racism and stuff at the borders, maybe Poland borders or anything, but at the Slovakian border, I don't know. It was not racism per se, but they were favoring Ukrainians more than Africans and Indians and other people. I get it, because if something is happening in Nigeria, it's thinking about it, the Nigerian government or the Nigerian whatever will actually allow Nigerians to, okay, maybe I should not use Nigeria because I don't know, there's something about Nigerians, they just used to favor white people or something. I don't know if a Nigerian should apply for a job, and then a white person that studied abroad should apply for a job. I feel they would give the white person the job than the African person. I don't know why they do that. I don't know. Hey, Oyinbo. Anyways, Nigeria is good though. People still get jobs and stuff. That's just my opinion. Period. So anybody wants to say, why are you washing your country? Really? That's what they do. Maybe not everywhere. So if you see this picture, you would see that on one side there is a lot of people there, and they look like sardines. But if you see the other side, they're just really scanty people. That's basically they are scanty people. That's the Ukrainians. The reason why it's scanty is because they don't have to rush. They're just telling them. They will just, I think they were not even checking anything safe. They will just talk to them. After some time, they will tell a batch of 50 people to go forward. Okay, so they didn't have to rush or anything. They knew that, okay, they will definitely be taken care of. But we're almost 500 foreigners at the border. So the line was super long. The line was really long. When I got there, we were at the backpack. I was are we even ever going to leave this place? The line was going slowly. I don't know what they were checking. At the end of the day, when I finally got to the front of the border, they were just checking for the passports, post-vid card. In fact, just passports. They were not even searching our stuff. So I was wondering what was taking time. It was just to check passport and go now. Right now, wasting time. And then anytime people are getting cranky and they're shouting, the guards will not come and spray pepper spray on everybody. Spray it from the front, spray it really, really a large amount, all the way at the back. I perceived it, it got to me, and I started coughing. It was there at the Slovakian border. That's when I realized that I was actually allergic to pepper spray. I don't know whatever is inside pepper spray, but I was allergic. I kept coughing. I became out of breath, and even almost died. I had to hold myself because I would have just fainted. It was, I don't know, it was not as if it was I was not wondering that, okay, people that were in front of the line, what was going to happen to them? If someone that was like me was in front of the line, so the person would have collapsed right there in front of the line. This thing, there were ambulances there. I think there was an ambulance, but there were ambulances there. So if anybody should faint or anything, they'll just put them in the ambulance or whatever. Then there was this guy, as when we were lining up at the border, there was a particular old man in front. I think he was not even feeling fine. But all the young people that were struggling to enter the line and struggling to get to the front of the line, and they didn't even care that the guy was old or anything. They were even pushing together. and we're pushing the guy also. And then like people are now saying, like some people that were around him were like, you should stop pushing, there's an old man here. But nobody answered. Everybody was just doing their own stuff, and they didn't even care. Like they just ignored the old man. They didn't care whether he was old or anything. So it's for survival of the fittest. Then the man eventually fainted, or the man was like about to, I didn't know what was happening in front, but from what they were like, people were shouting that, come and help this old man, come and help this old man. Like they should have respected that the fact the man was old, even if he was not Ukrainian and he was a foreigner. They should have respected that he was old, and they should have answered him instead of him being in the midst of young people that are struggling. Obviously, like he can collapse now. They have heart attack. And then these two, I don't know, they were definitely not just because they're speaking Igbo. The Igbo people in that. Let me not start Igbo people stuck. But like these two couple, I don't know that they were a couple or anything. There's this guy and this girl. I think they're dating, or they were a couple. I don't know. I don't even care. But like they were just picking fights with every single person. It was so annoying. Like he was chancing people. Okay, it was jumping line. Like he was jumping the line. Someone will be standing here, standing here. Before you know it, you just start pushing and pushing and pushing. Carry his box. Before you know it, it's in front of the person. So people were like, guy, calm down. Now everybody will still answer everybody, but it was not answering. You know, not like anything. Someone should just say something. You just speak to the person and start insulting the person in Igbo and start. Okay. I'm like, guy, calm down. That thing just made me to just be irritated. Because it was like, what was that? I was like, what was that? Anyways, after we finally got to the front, till we stayed at the Slovakian border for like 12 hours. We left the Slovakian border, I think around past 12 a.m. I can't remember the time that we left the Slovakian border, but we got there like around past 12 p.m. and then like we spent 12 hours at that Slovakian border before we could even go. It was war. There is the Arab guys. There were some Arab guys that were just chancing. Okay, no. Were they Arabs or were they Indians? One of them. They pushed us, me and my friends and my church members were trying to struggle to enter the line to go forward now. All of a sudden, the Indian guys that were beside us just started picking fight and said that we are rushing to that, why we chancing. Everybody was chancing. Why were they picking on only Africans that are chancing? And someone was saying something and then doing something in Nigeria, whatever. It was the person was saying that that's how Nigerians used to behave. I don't like to fight, I like to argue, so I didn't even jump or do all this argument or whatever. Before you meet, all they started saying, excuse me, I want to pass. I thought they didn't even chance, but no, they were not actually chancing. So all of them shall move to this other side, and this is where they were doing, this side was where they were doing the checking of the passport stuff. All of them now started saying, excuse me, they shall passed, and they went to this side. And anytime the line should move forward, they will now start moving and pushing us. Then people on this side too, the Arabs and Moroccans and other people too, they when they want to do when the line should move forward, they also move and push us. I was like, what is happening? Hey, it was not for that day. Oh God! And all this while we were just standing. Then after when we got to the border, also they were sharing food. They were sharing not really food. They shared sandwich, they shared biscuits, they shared chocolates, and they shared water. They were sharing water a lot. That was just really, really nice of them to do. It was the Ukrainians that were sharing it. The Ukrainians that were at the border, they were sharing one kind of thing that they put cucumber, one kind of mixture. I did not eat that one. I just got the ones that I could eat. That's the chocolate, the biscuit, and stuff. It was nice. They were sharing food. There's no food, but the snacks. Yes, they were sharing it. And then what was now really vexing us, making us upset and angry, was as we were waiting for them to answer us, to pass us, so I can move away from the border now. They will now come and start sharing food. They'll be 30 minutes break, you guys should eat. They will not come sharing food. Everybody will not be shouting, we don't want food, we want to pass. Then the Ukrainian guy, army guy will not come and be we are helping you guys, we're helping, the help they can give us right now is to allow us to pass. So I've been standing here for how many hours, and you're telling me that you want us to come and be waiting and be collecting food. It's not as if we're sitting down to collect the food. I've been standing since we got here, standing, pushing, struggling, carrying load. Do you know how it was tiring and just cold? So imagine the cold, the snow that fell on the floor already turned to water, and what was on the floor was sand. So the sand and the dirt and lots of bottles of water that were on the floor, it was as if when were goats that were, or pigs that were that were roaming and rubbing themselves in mud. That's the way it looks like, because our shoes after we left the border, Lord, we were looking like refugees for real. It was so annoying, God. And I didn't even get the chance to like clean my shoe or anything. So that shoe, I was carrying up and down, up and down. Because I tried to use water to clean it, but it didn't clean. I needed soap and sponge, and I was really looking like a refugee. And we ate breakfast in that place. We ate lunch in that place. We ate brunch. I mean, snacks or appetizer, whatever in that place. Then we ate dinner. Like all the meals they served it there. I didn't make any sense now. It was just to collect. I didn't do it finally passed. It was just to check passports. That was all. Anyway, so after we passed there were like 3 stops. After we passed the border, we got to a particular stop where there were also army guys there, and those guys, they checked, they put us in groups of 5. Like as we were walking, there was no taxi that was going, so as to walk from the Ukrainian border to the Slovakian border, like into Slovakia, there were like 3 different army stops. So the first one, first of all, checked to be sure that our passport was actually legit. Then after we passed there, we got to a place where they were putting us in groups of 5. I didn't even know that we were supposed to stick to those group of 5. I thought they were just, I don't know, it was just formality or whatever. But after we got to the second stop, they said that they're checking in groups, so I have to go and look for my group member. And I didn't even look at their faces. Like they just put us in group of 5, and I just looked at them and I just walked away, because like I didn't know them from anywhere. They were Moroccans. After I asked for their names and stuff, so I now had to go back in line to go and look for them. And then they now saying that, why did you leave? I was like, please, please, actually calm down. Like, what was this one? Like, they shout at me saying, no, they were my mother. I mean, they were my beg. Anyways, they're like, why did you leave us? But don't leave us. Blah, 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 blah. We're supposed to be in a group. We should stick together. I'm like, do I know you from anywhere? How would I stick to you? My people that I came with, they're in front. Me, I'm with you here. You're telling me I should stick to you. I was like, these people should actually calm down. I should stay with them. Then after we got to the second stop, after they checked us and everything, they now collected. When we got to the second stop, they collected our passport to go and register it and put the stamp that we're coming into, like this, we're going to the Slovakian border. So when we got there, the woman collected our passport. The lady, army, woman, person collected our passport, and then she went to stamp it and whatever. Then after they brought back our passports, now I thought that was all. So I was not going my way again. They now started shouting, like those 4 Moroccan girls now started shouting. I wasn't like, this one's okay at all. My brother was going to say I will slap somebody now, because like it was not making any sense. Like, shut up. It was not making any sense. Like, really, why were they shouting? I said that, why are you leaving? Like, I did not know that we still needed like to have being group up till like when we entered inside Slovakia. I didn't know that we had to follow that group. And my other people that I came with, like they were in front, so it was just me and my brother that we left. So I wanted to just like hurry up and meet up people that were in front. But then we're now saying that we have to do the group stuff. It was so annoying. Just was actually like entering into the like Slovakia proper. So the army guys told us to line up. And then they were checking. They said those that have passports, they should stay on one side. Those that do not have passport but they have a picture of their passport should stay on the other side. So that's what we did. And then they checked our passports, and then we entered into the Slovakia. And after we entered, the Slovakia people were so nice. Like, they're really, really nice. I feel like that's the gist for everybody, like that went to all the different borders and stuff. They actually prepared like lots of places. There was a place where they gave us free SIM cards. There was a place where they gave us hot choco or coffee, whatever you want, and then one sandwich like that was nice, but it was not my own kind of nice. But obviously it was like their love and care that was used to make the sandwich. I ate it like that. And then there were lots of visitors. I'm just going to show the video so that you guys can see what it looks like. And then because we didn't really know the bus to enter to go into the city, and we didn't even have like any accommodation or anything like because we just entered the city. So we stayed at a tent. They gave us a tent. They gave people tents, and like there was a particular place where they gave blankets, clothes, groceries. There was a tent like for groceries and stuff. You could go there and pick it for free. Like we ate the snacks that they gave us there, and then we went to the tent to sleep. The tent had like heating, even though where they put me, the heating was not working. But the other side there was heating, so let's just say that there was heating in the tent. And the next morning we went to get food again. Like we got coffee. If you want to get coffee, you get coffee. If you don't want to eat, your business, just sit down somewhere and wait for the bus to come. So we ate breakfast from that same place. Everything was free. And then after that, there was a bus that was free. You'd enter and then to take you into the city, or to the train station rather, or to whatever city that you want. So when the bus arrived, we entered the bus. And then the bus took us to the train station. Then from the train station, we went. When we got to the train station, a woman approached us and we were like, "Oh, you're from Ukraine, right?" And we said yes. That okay, that there is a train that is for free, so you can just enter and sit down. Like I think the entire train was like for people coming from Ukraine, because I think we're a lot. Yeah, so we entered the train and took us to Kosice, and then from Kosice to Bratislava. Bratislava is the capital of Slovakia. But we looked for where to stay. We found a hostel that was we paid 30 euros per night, which is actually quite expensive because 30 euros is a lot of money. 30 euros is like $35 per night. Imagine staying there for a month. That's like $1,000. What? And it's just hostel. Anyways, we stayed there for just a few days because like it was expensive. So we stayed there. The place was actually nice. The place was very, very neat and actually really conducive, just that the money was a lot. So after we stayed for like a few days, people left. People that wanted to go to a particular city went to another city. People that have relatives in other countries went to other countries. I'm not in Slovakia anymore. I've left because it was expensive. So I'm staying with a relative in another country, another European country. Thank you guys for watching till the end. If you have any questions, don't come to my WhatsApp or my Instagram to ask me the questions. Ask me in the comment section. If you have any comments to say, if you have any if you have any contribution or whatever, please say it in the comment section, because the more you chat in the comment section, the more the video gets pushed to other viewers. Thank you very much. Share the video, subscribe, and see you in my next video. And I'm out. Peace.